Hello, I'm Marcel Navrat. I'm the Head of Global Creation and Brand Management at Deichmann, and we're here today in Stellenbosch, South Africa, to shoot one of our summer campaigns, Joys of Life.
Mes yeux fermés, première étoile, couchée sous la lune, es-tu là?
The conceptual idea for Joys of Life kind of draws attention from a little bit the idea of that there's kind of that saying in the past everything was better, and everyone is like looking behind and into the past and what they have done and is kind of celebrating it. Basically the idea was there are 6 young women friends, and it's not part of the film that we're shooting, but the idea was that one of the girls is or woman is receiving a letter from a friend. And so obviously it's made up, but what I wrote is kind of, do you remember the beautiful time we had in June 2025, which is basically now the time where we shoot the campaign. And she receives the letter 10 years later in June 2035. And it's about the idea to remember the summers by the sea and how we enjoyed our lives, and there's these beautiful pictures you took, and also that 8mm film material, and you must probably have it still in your cupboards or in your photo albums. And my thought was, why always looking back at all these good times? Why not having them now and still continue with them? And this is what we actually want to bring alive with that campaign.
This is nice, and then you can say her something, but like, you know, just like having a relaxing time. Exactly.
Looking at each other, cheers. And Andrea, you look, you lie down.
This is the second part of our fashion campaign. Different product portfolio, even more summery, and the shoes, they're called pantoletten. In English, I think it's sandals. They're very delicate in different color palettes. We have leopard prints, we also have colorful versions, blacks, whites, beige tones. A kind of very elegant way of dressing in a very summery way. Yeah, we are at that location. It could be south of France, it could be Italy, for example, Lago di Como. Or the idea was like to have picturesque image and surrounding. Of course, we could also go with that product portfolio in a way more urban environment, into a bar, into a cafe, at a beach bar, into a restaurant. But what I actually wanted to convey with that campaign is this closeness between friends, and also being kind of in a kind of closed environment where they really spend time and precious moments together without interference of anyone else. Why working with film, and if you're talking about 8mm film, 35mm photo or middle format. Going back in time, it was way more common to shoot on film and analog. But the most or the biggest motivation to have that in the concept is the authenticity. We're also not shooting it completely on 8mm. Obviously, we have our normal camera systems that we use, but we have snippets, we have flashes, and nice moments. So the D-note, that's always very important for us. We want to have a very, very strong and also early branding. The idea with that actually started since we're a retailer and we have a lot of different brands, obviously our own brands, but we also have licenses. But we just want to make very clear from the very beginning who's talking to you, and it's Deichmann. So with that campaign, we also kind of closing our summer campaigns and first half of 2025, and then we're about to start prepping our autumn-winter season. So this is going to be kind of the wrap up, and we're closing that circle for spring-summer. And I think Joys of Life is a very beautiful ending also for that, because if we're thinking also of Deichmann, if we're looking at our ethos, which is the company must serve the people, I think that ties together very nicely, because what we would like to bring to the people is not only very good shoes, quality shoes at a very good price, but also a lot of fun, happiness and joy in everyone's life.
Deichmann.